Welcome to Wind Down Wednesday. It
Yes.
is time, people. It's that time of day. It's the time of day to make it happen. Y'all know
Yes.
who we are. You know what we do, and you know why we are even here. We are located right here at the Aftermath Bar and Grill. Well, let me just say bar, because they ain't grilling nothing these days. But anyway, we right here at the Aftermath Bar, right over here in Norwood on Section Road. And it is Wind
Down.
Down Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So welcome to Wind Down Wednesday. Y'all know who I am. I'm Sandy. I'm sitting here with my girls.
Hey, it's Shanice. Y'all know how we do it every single Wednesday at the same time, same place. We may be on location, but for right now, we on location right here at the Aftermath.
And I'm Netta, Johnetta, if you will. Um, Waking up every morning to a good day. Oh,
Oh
y'all
Lord.
see I got my hair done?
See,
It's
she
cute.
excited about that hair.
It's
Facts.
cute.
So since we talk my hair, how your week been?
My week been great. I got my hair done. So, yeah, that makes for a great week. Because last week, yeah, I had Aunt Jemima. And I heard some people was talking about my spot. Oh, okay.
Well,
Never mind.
well, it's best that they talk
Wow.
about you in front of your face than behind your back. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? At least they let you know. Because you did look a hot mess, but it's okay. Everybody can't look good all the time. No, you was
And we
cute.
all,
No,
we
no, let me
all,
take that back. Let me
we
take that
all
back.
deserve an
Let
off
me take
day.
that
At
back.
least I ain't
Let me
hair
take
out.
that back. You did. You were cute. You just had
Had
the
the scarf
scarf
on.
on, and
Right.
yeah, you were cute. You just had the scarf on,
But
and
it
it just
matched. It wasn't dusty and it had limb
Right.
balls
I
on
tried to
it.
fix,
You know what I'm
as
saying?
best as I
That
could.
matters.
I mean, yeah, I guess it ain't. I mean,
It wasn't a bonnet.
be holy for I am
I
holy,
can't
but don't go
stand it.
hold.
Right.
Don't go out being with holes everywhere. But you ain't had no holes in it.
No
Nothing.
holes.
Absolutely
There
It
was
not.
was
no dust
clean. It
bunnies,
was
and it wasn't a
Absolutely
bonnet
not.
because I
wasn't
can't stand that.
wasn't a whole lot of wasn't no makeup on it at all. Because some people put that and it be dirty and have makeup around the edges. But you just got to do what you do. We ain't here to talk about nobody, because everybody ain't able. That's all I'm saying. She just had. I'm just hope she don't come out with that scarf on her head. You know, on Wind Down Wednesday. No more. But anyway, your
Yes.
week was good. Cause your week was good.
My week was great.
Good,
But my
good.
day right today ain't going so well.
No, we alive,
Uh-uh.
right?
Oh, we definitely
We
alive.
alive.
There you go.
You hear me
Yeah,
loud
we
Yes.
and
alive.
Because
clear.
We
guess what? Somebody didn't wake up, and tonight somebody ain't going to
Somebody.
sleep.
yeah. So
So
we
Somebody.
yeah.
Praise
right
God.
now we good. I mean, we can't. It can't get no better than this. Is what I say. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
And
'Cause
my week has been phenomenal. I cannot
good.
complain. It was a little cold today, but outside of that, like you said, like I always say, every day you wake up is another chance on this side of the dirt. So
And
yeah.
you say cold?
Hmm.
Cold wind this morning?
Cool this
Yeah, it be
morning.
chilly in the
It was
morning.
coolish.
Definitely.
Yes.
When?
Well, you don't go to school no. I mean, you don't go to work no more. So
But windows be open and
Oh, it be
Anyway,
chilly in that
you
morning.
anyway,
feel
I ain't
yeah,
gonna.
good. You feeling
you feel
good.
me.
Yes. We
What's
always
going
feel
on,
each other.
Wanda?
I
What's
know.
going on,
I
Wanda?
don't know
Thanks for
what she be
tuning
on.
in. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey,
One
Hey, I
thing.
feel you. I
Wanda, thanks for
understand.
tuning in.
I understand what you're saying. I hear what
It'd
you're
be a little
saying.
breezy.
I hear what you're saying.
How was your week?
My week was
Hey,
restful.
Wanda.
I got a lot of rest. I've been getting a lot of rest these days. I've been
Rightfully
doing what
so.
it do, and been having a good time. And somebody asked me, it was like, "Aren't you bored?" I was like, "Bored from what? I mean, why would I be bored?
Right.
Bored? No." It was like, "Well, you ain't getting up every day, and do you miss the kids?" I was like, you know, do I have to miss the kids, or can the kids miss me? You know what I'm
That
saying?
part.
You
Can
That
you tilt
know,
part.
that forward a little
so
bit? Because I feel like the line is right at my
no,
chin.
this what we gonna do,
It's at my
girl.
chins.
You good? Don't nobody.
Okay, there we go.
I'm like,
Hey,
she
all
always
right.
she trying to be
Y'all know
seen.
I'm short.
We have
Dang,
to get
work
her.
with me.
Hey, brother, she need a booster. She need a booster seat. she need. Can you go to McDonald's or somewhere and get that booster seat and bring it right on back? Cause she gonna need it, so she can sit up a little bit. Maybe we got a
Yeah,
pillow
just
over there
up a
at the
little,
bar somewhere.
just
We
up a
got a
little
pillow.
high.
They on the side today,
We
huh?
got a pillow. Hey, I'm
She,
just.
She really
I'm in a
she
good.
on
I'm in a.
she know
she's
her
on
fire
one
queen.
today. She really
She
on
know her
one.
No.
fire queen.
Hey,
We're gonna let her
listen.
have that. We're gonna let her have it today.
Always in a good mood. You know what I'm saying? I'm
I guess
always
that's
happy
what you call a
about
good
it.
mood.
Yeah,
Right,
We're gonna
right.
let you
Frying
go.
on up.
yeah. I'm.
Yeah.
It's it's going down. I had to, it's
She
going down.
rested, so she done had a lot
I
of
am
time to
rested.
Well
think.
You
To
know,
rested.
I
think. She
am
got a lot of
Well
rested.
rested.
material apparently.
I am rested. Yesterday I didn't even. I was up. The thing about it is I get up early. I still wake up early. I don't get out of bed right away, but I still wake up at like 5 o'clock every morning. I mean, I look at that clock with one eye and see what time it is, and it's always 5 o'clock. So my body's still moving
Adjusted, right?
as the rate as though I'm getting up going to work, but I'm not going to work, which
So
is
we probably,
okay.
you probably, I need to
Um,
call her 5 and you call her 501.
No,
Yeah,
see,
that's what
because
that-
the phone
yeah.
go, it don't, it be
She already
zzz,
know I will.
yeah.
She know
The
I
phone
will.
Don't
buzz,
play.
the phone buzz, and I do that same one eye, look and see who it is, and then I ain't answering because
You better answer.
you know
You don't know if it's an
it
emergency.
might not,
I
it's
think
like
we might need
text
to do
me,
that.
text me. Uh, okay, Wanda says she finally on time, girl. My wings and beer. Where
All
you at? Where you
right.
got your wings and
All
beer?
right.
We on this week. Okay,
What we
Wanda.
on this week? Well, we talking about a little bit of everything, as
Yeah, we're
always.
talking about everything this week. First of all, you all know that this weekend is Father's Day,
Yes.
and there are some of us whom fathers are no longer here, and then there are some of us whom fathers are still here and alive and well and kicking it, and then our children, their fathers are, so we just want to say Happy Father's
Happy
Day.
Father's Day. Every day's Father's Day for those who are fathering. Yes.
Yeah, and it's always a huge topic on social media, and it's always a huge topic with friends. Should mothers, should people be telling moms Happy
Happy
Mother's
Father's
Day,
Day.
Happy Father's Day, when the
Absolutely not.
mother is raising that kid by herself and the
Absolutely.
father is not doing
Around.
nothing, or he's not around, or he is around but he ain't around, and he's not helping take care of the kids? Should the mother be told Happy Mother's Day?
Happy
That's
Father's Day.
I mean Happy Father's Day. I'm gonna get it
For the
right.
mamas, I'm your mama and your father. Do y'all, what do y'all say to that?
So what do you think about
Well, I
that?
think we talked about that on Mother's Day. Can we talk about the fathers?
Well, that's
Is the
what I'm
fathers
saying.
playing
But that's
that
what I'm
role?
saying. But it's more moms being
That
told Happy
Happy
Father's Day than it is
Dads.
men being told Happy Mother's Day.
Correct.
So that's a huge. It's always some, and men who are out there, and this is what I think too. I think the men that are out there taking care of their children and seeing for their children don't like the fact that mothers are being told that.
And that they feel like they have to share that day. Why they don't have to share that day? Because when Mother's Day come around, it's Mother's Day. There's no fathers that say, there's single fathers out there that are taking care of their kids. There's no single fathers out there stepping up saying on Mother's Day, like, I'm your mama and your daddy, so say Happy Mother's Day to me. I'm your father.
Right.
Like it's asinine. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like it's retarded.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a big discussion with my friends. I mean, I got some friends that just go in. I mean, they just go in because they don't think a mother should ever be told Happy Father's Day. Ever, 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 ever be told Happy Father's Day. Now, here's what I say. My mama raised all of us. And I'm only speaking for myself too, but she raised all of us. Some she had help with. But as far as I'm concerned, and me and my father, he didn't do nothing for me. So I would call my mama and tell her, Happy Father's Day.
Well,
Happy
I
Father's
think,
Mother's Day.
well, I think it's to each his own. If you feel that your mom played that role and you want to say Happy Father's Day or Happy Mother's Day / Father's Day on either day, that's to your discretion.
But and that's different too, because that's you saying it to your mom. That's not me being a mom saying that people need to tell me Happy Father's Day because I'm a single mother and I'm doing a mother and father's job. That's totally different.
Unless I respect you like that and want to say that to you because I know the job that you have been doing.
Right.
I just feel like it's to each person, whatever they feel like doing, but it shouldn't be that's the rule. No.
Wanda says Father's Day with her because her father of her child is not in her baby's life. So she says she celebrate her on that day, and
Correct.
she celebrate her every day. Once what you just said,
Right.
to each his own. Everybody has their own way of doing whatever and
They
saying
do.
whatever.
But the
And
people will, I mean, like you said, will argue you down like I'm the mother, but I'm being the father too. And it's just like let him have his day. Because who's doing that on Mother's Day? What dads do you got? Have you guys ever had a conversation with any men that say on Mother's Day they want that credit.
I have not.
Nope, I have not. I have not. I have not
So
had
let
anybody.
them have it. Let
I
them
mean,
have it. If they're a
because
father and they doing what they need to, let them have it.
So we gonna,
my she might
Looking
have
like
something to
she
say.
ready.
We
You
got a little
something to
guess. We
say?
got a
You got a little
guess.
something to say
We
over
gotta-
here
we
about
gotta
Father's
guess.
Day? Yeah, you wanna say it?
We got to guess. We just gonna call our special guest.
she shy, y'all.
Well, I agree because my baby daddy, he come and go as he please, so I'm both. That's how I see it. But I get what Child's saying, but I'm both. And I've always been both. And I'm still both. Until I get married. But yeah, that's it.
So okay, so you say you both. How is it that you're both? Like, help me understand it.
Cause I've been the main one there for her, doing everything. That's pretty much it.
But so you have been the only one there for her, pretty much, and doing everything, and then doing that, you've done that as a mother. Have you done that as a father?
Yeah.
You know what it's like to be a man.
No.
So how can you say that? How can you say that then? If you're not a man, right? You've never been a man. You'll never be a man. How can you take that credit as I'm dad too?
I take that credit now, but if he changed, then I give him credit where it's due. But for right now, no.
So
I'm
you
both.
saying you take the credit because you're doing the full job.
Yeah.
He come and go as he pleases.
Yeah.
He's not being a full-time father.
Well, yeah, and he got other kids. I'm gonna get kind of personal. He take care of his other kids, but not my daughter. So he
So
there
that's why
for
you
them like he
consider
need me.
yourself
But yeah.
mother and dad.
So,
I understand.
but like I like tell him when he do come around and help, like, but you got to do it more often. But I always got to tell him. So until he really step up, like how you need to with my kid, that's just how I feel.
So so have you ever thought about it? Just I'm just mom. I'm mom all the time. Dad is not there. Instead of, because a lot of times I feel like people put a title on it, like I'm your mom and your dad. Hey, is it okay to just leave it at, hey, I'm your mom and I'm your mom? Like, I can't, like, obviously as mom, you can't show what dad can show to a girl or a boy. You know what I mean? So I mean, I know you don't want around saying I'm her mama and her daddy. You know.
Well, yeah, my daughter 5 now, so she know the difference. Of course, she know what's going on in a way, but yeah, man. I mean, I'm both.
So basically, you saying you just really answering the question today. It ain't like you go around like
Right.
both to her.
Right.
You just answering what we're talking
For
about.
me, how I feel,
and how you feel.
I just
today.
feel like I've been.
Correct.
I'm both. Okay. And I'm gonna stand on that. And yeah.
Thank
Well,
you
we
so
thank
much.
you.
Thank
Well,
Yes,
thank you
yes,
so much. And you know,
yes.
and the thing about it, see, that's the issue that I have too. You know, and she said it. You know, why are you taking care of the rest of them, but you ain't taking care of this one?
Correct. Right.
You know,
You can't pick and choose. Like, if you
Yeah.
gonna pick and choose, have a stronger back and work on your pullout game.
Yeah.
because you
You can't have a
chose
weak back.
to lay down, which meant that I think
Right.
you chose to be a father of the baby.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
that baby don't have
No choice.
no choice. You know, that baby did not ask to be here.
No, we
You
don't get
know?
to pick who our parents
Right.
are.
Nobody got a choice to pick of who their parents were. Well, you know, unless you're adopted, you know, we don't take anything from that.
anyone, right?
Wanda said both of her fathers are deceased, so she celebrate her mama every day as well because she's weathered the storm.
Okay.
She said for her personally, it's all me and my baby knows me. I gotta be there when he hasn't been. You know, I gotta be wherever she gotta be, whenever she need to be, regardless. So she said, yes, I do both, and that's it. Point blank. Period. She gives him no credit at all. But my whole thing is, here's what I want to ask too. It is Father's Day, and these moms taking care of these kids. So what happens if something happened to mom? Who gets the baby? Ain't no will, ain't nothing written, ain't no adoption papers going on. Who gonna get your baby? Who's gonna get your baby? If we pray nothing happens to you, and we
Well,
pray,
here's the thing.
Wanda, we pray nothing happens to you either. But since they're not in that baby's life, My question to you, Wanda, is do your baby even see her daddy? Does she even know who he is? So my thing is, do your babies know who their fathers are? Because if they don't know, now that's a whole different thing. But guess what? If he finds out something happened to you or something,
Is he gonna try to? If
Is
he
he
tries
gonna-
to step up at that point, you're not here. You don't know. So now the family has to deal with that. Like, who's gonna be the person
Right.
that's going?
Gonna
Because
step
rightfully
up.
so, if he come out of the woodworks, if he is alive, they will give the
Absolutely.
baby to the father.
absolutely.
So rightfully, no parent has custody of the baby when the baby is born. So if you don't know that, this father can come in right today and take you to court and try to get custody of that baby, and he ain't been there and did nothing. And you would physically have to prove to that judge that he has
ain't
been
been
an
there.
absent father the whole time, and it's still gonna be up to the judge
to
to
decide
grant custody,
or not.
share whatever the judge wants to do.
Right.
That's the unfair part. We as women feel like because we had the baby, we carried the baby, this baby is automatically mine. But that's not how the law is.
Well, guess what? She automatically mine.
And they definitely.
And guess who
Good.
name?
If that
Wait,
daddy
yeah.
step
And guess who
up,
name is on that birth certificate when that daddy is not in that room and not at that hospital? That mama name going on there.
that
And
ain't how
that
the court system.
But
And
if
that
both,
daddy-
but if
The court
both
system don't
parents'
care
name
nothing
is on
about
that,
none of
but if both parents, because our cousin passed away, and both parents' name was on a birth certificate, when a mother passed away, automatically the daughter was going to go to the father. Now, especially if they're young, if they older, their courts allow them to speak up and say, you know what I'm saying, where it is that they want to be or where they feel safe at.
sometimes
And
do
they
it,
still
sometimes don't.
still have to judge on whether they agree with this place is safe or they've shown they safe or not. It's a process.
it
It's
is.
a big
And,
process.
and I'ma say, I have not known, you may have, I have not known anyone to not get custody of a child when they done had birth or gave birth to that
I
baby.
know plenty.
I said you may have, but I don't because
I
because
know plenty.
there are reasons why babies are taken from mothers
We're
at
not gonna
birth.
hype these two.
There are reasons. There are reasons why them babies are taken from moms at birth anyway.
What you think about that?
But does the father come in and automatically, if his name ain't on there, is he the one that comes in and take custody of that baby?
I don't know if the name being on the birth certificate
Makes a difference.
makes a difference.
Oh
Because all
no.
he got to do is go get a parental test and prove that that's
Yeah.
my child.
Mhm.
If she want to fight and say, "Well,
Yeah.
I ain't put his name,"
Yeah.
that's all he got to do on that
Yeah.
end of the spectrum.
But if she done
But
passed
that
away, she
judge-
can't do that. Her family probably would. She can't do that. She done
they gonna
passed
definitely
away.
lose that fight.
So in the situations that, hello, how are you? Yes, ma'am. You can have it. In the situation you're talking about, what happened? You said you've known because it wasn't. Was it a custody issue?
It was custody.
Okay.
It was custody.
Was
And
it,
on
how
some
long was the
cases,
baby born? How long was the
I
baby?
mean, it's so many different ones.
Which
Sam.
I'm like,
I mean, they don't normally fight in the beginning. They fight once they start having issues with one
Correct.
another.
that's
Right.
right.
And they put that kid in the middle.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I'm
It
gonna
gets
try to hurt
ugly.
you by coming after this baby.
Yeah.
And vice, And
But
so
here's
the
my-
judge is placed in the middle of a situation.
But my question, if that is on that birth certificate, that mama name on that birth certificate, that's gonna be a hard thing to try to fight him to try to come in and get that baby. It's
No,
gonna
it's
be
not.
hard.
No, it's not.
That's because that baby ain't
It's so many
days
women.
old.
It's so
Days
many
old.
women
We're not talking about months and 2 or 3, 5 years down the road and they fighting for custody of the baby. That's a possibility. But I'm saying, I don't know nobody that's had a baby and their husband and came in, or baby daddy or whomever, and came in and just got the baby because ain't nobody got custody. That mama got custody when she had that baby.
No, she do not. Sandy, I've been through it. Now you talking about it?
That mama got custody
Not by my blood.
in the
but
hospital.
with that little girl that I had.
In the
girl,
hospital.
In the hospital.
That's what
We're
I'm
not talking
saying.
about in the hospital.
Well-
Well, 9 times out of 10, don't nobody take nobody to court. 9 times out of 10.
Well,
If
that's
you
what
don't
I'm
put-
saying.
9 times out of 10, if I don't put on the, that means I probably don't really know
Who is
or
baby
he
father?
ain't claiming, so I'm mad and I'm not putting him on there, or he didn't come to the hospital to sign it. That's easy to prove that still the child's father. That don't have anything to do with court. Court that can't bounce the case out of court just because his name ain't on the birth certificate.
Well, why he gonna have a whole lot
Which
of
is probably why they do the DNA swabs, because I can put James on the birth certificate, but it's
James ain't the
John's
daddy.
baby.
And you know, and then now they don't change the law where if you get married, whoever you married to, you know what I mean, takes responsibility of this kid, especially if the father is not like they're paying for this child.
It is Wind Down Wednesday. We
Yes.
sitting up in here at the Aftermath. We're located on Section Road over here in Norwood, Ohio, and we're talking about fathers and fathers
Father's
not
Day.
being there, and it's
Yeah.
Father's Day because it is coming up, and there's a lot going on, and you just have no idea the things that takes place and the things that happens with fathers on Father's Day. It's so much more. To me, it appears to be so much more difficult on Father's Day than it is on Mother's Day.
And
I don't understand why.
It's difficult because why? Because mothers just cannot allow that father to have his time, to have his day. If he's a great father, celebrate him. Even if he's not there, you don't have to be the mom and the father. Your kid knows who you are. They know what parent is
Taj.
present.
What up, Taj? What's
Hey,
going on,
thanks for
Taj?
tuning
Thanks
in.
for tuning in.
They know what parent is present. They're there with you.
Wanda says if something happened to her, here's my thing, Wanda. You don't know that. If something happens to her legally, her child won't go to him. Well, you better not say that.
Legally, it will.
You better not
If
say
you don't-
that.
if
Even if you have something written in stone, if you didn't personally go to court
You got that
and
right.
get custody,
You got that right.
that child will, no matter how much you don't want, no matter how much he was absent, that child will legally go to that
If
father.
you ain't got it from the court system,
Unless
now
he
that
don't fight. And if he don't fight, then it'll go
Now
to
that
Well,
part I
it's
agree.
just
First
like
come,
it's
first
like
served.
yeah, it's just like they look for the what next to kin, right?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
next to kin is
is
who
the, is
your
the,
biological
is that
blood
the
father
biological
is.
one.
And he
That
could
is
be
correct.
he could be a crackhead. He could be a meth head. It don't matter. We got to look for him to say, for him to verbally say, I don't want to do with this kid. I haven't had anything to do with this kid. Or yeah, now I want to
Right.
take this kid.
Right.
And then even with him saying that don't mean the judge go automatically give it to him. He got to be able to show that he gonna be
She
able to
will
take care
not.
of this
I can
kid.
literally say that.
Wanda, we trying to sit here tell you, honey, we ain't experts at this. Let me let y'all know. We ain't got no PhDs and no masters and no bachelors and no associates.
We don't, but we
And
talk
none of
through life
this.
experiences.
But we know if you don't have it in stone written and the judge has stamped it, signed and approved it, your baby gonna go to her daddy. If he comes for her,
Mhm.
if something happens to
To
you and you don't have it on paper from the court system, he's gonna get her. Now, we, the three of us, can literally say that. Sorry to bust your bubble, and happy Father's Day. Anywho, but you best to be trying to get that paperwork going. Taj says fact. Someone has to immediately file an emergency juvenile case in order for the kids not to go with their father. Absolutely, Taj.
Thank you.
You better
Thank
go
you.
to court.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your comment. Yes.
Yes.
And if you know anything else, Tosh, please type it in the comment section because our listeners, we have listeners worldwide. They can read it. They can
Okay,
see it.
Wanda, it better be etched. It better be etched on some paperwork that matters.
I
And
think our secret
our
not
secret
but,
guest
yeah,
want to
got
say something else to say. My thing is this, Wanda, it better be etched because if it ain't etched, guess who gonna get him? The baby
father.
daddy, whether or not you want him
The jerk
to or
that you want
not.
to keep him from
And
or
we
her
ain't,
from, that's where
and
she
we ain't talking about etched on no rock or on a piece of
no etch a
notebook
sketch.
paper. Yeah, it better have a court. It better be court mandated. Let me say that. Whoever files
State
will
of
be
Ohio
granted
seal of
custody.
approval.
Taj say whoever files will be granted custody. That is true. Best to believe me, it is. It best to be Wanda while you over there talking about literally, because we
Now-
literally trying to explain to you.
Let me go back. Whoever files for custody, they still have to fight. So basically, if the mother had the baby, feel like he's absent father, okay, the baby 6 months. And the father said, okay, I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna get custody. So he gonna file for custody. That mother still had a right. You want me to eat it?
Yeah.
That mother still had a right
That's what he said.
to still fight.
Did he
the
say it was
case.
good?
And it's up to the judge then. After the cases, go back and forth for a while, it's still up to the judge. And the judge is not gonna grant him custody just because he filed first. He gonna then,
There's some steps you have to
give him 6
follow.
months, you give him
Yeah.
6 months, some stuff like that. But he ain't gonna give none of them custody once they fight, even if the mother go.
But guess
If the
what?
father fight now, if you don't put up no fight, then that's different.
And the question is, until whomever gets custody of that child, who gonna have the baby? Is he gonna have him?
And if the father hasn't legally signed over his rights, he still has rights.
Yep. And if he has not, did you hear that, Wanda? Okay,
I know what
Wanda
I'm
says,
talking
I know
about.
what I'm talking about too.
Yeah, no.
Y'all not the only ones who know some stuff. Wait,
All right.
we hope
Well,
we ain't.
we said it. You said you gotta cover, baby.
But he still got legal rights to that baby, though.
Unless
You best to believe.
if he ain't signed over his legal rights, he still has
Yeah,
legal
if
rights
he
to
if
her.
he ain't signed your baby off to you, and now that's the question. Happy Father's Day to y'all. But Wanda, has he signed his rights, his parental rights, over to you? Or do you just have paperwork in order saying that you have sole custody of that baby? And did he sign off on that paperwork? That's another question. Does he have to sign off on that paperwork to give you sole custody of that baby?
Absolutely.
Period, Pooh.
Absolutely he do.
I know he does. That's why I'm asking the question.
And 9 times out of 10, they gonna get mad because you trying to really take my rights, even though I don't do anything. You still trying to take my rights when you take me to court. So they normally get mad at that. So then
Telling
they
you.
start fighting battle on battle.
Not
Now,
because
there
they
are some
necessarily-
people
not because
that
they
don't want the
necessarily want
custody,
it,
don't even care.
but they
So
don't
go
want
ahead
you to
and get it.
win.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So it becomes a game.
Yeah.
And the person that's getting hurt is the child.
Is the baby. Happy Father's Day. We are sitting in the aftermath and they got drinks half price. So if you need a good drink, you want some, whether it's cranberry juice, whether it's water,
I guess unless
you know, whether it's lemonade, Sprite or whatever, we got half price drinks over here. So come on out up until 8 o'clock. We only here till 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're here at Aftermath, located on Section Road in Norwood, Ohio. Good looking out and Google where we are. So come on over here. And if you got anything that you want to discuss or talk about, we'll be happy to talk about it. But our special guest that's standing on the side, they got something else to say about this Father's Day and fathers having custody and fathers not being in her child's life, but got all these other kids. So are you gonna get him a gift? Are you okay, here, wait a minute, hold that thought. Let's hear what you got to say.
I ain't never got nothing from this man. But anyway. So I recently took my child's dad for child support. And of course, like, they don't tell you everything when you apply for it. So his name was put on her birth certificate, but I had ended up stopping it because they was asking for a whole bunch of personal information. I went back he stepped up, he started giving me money coming around. So I was like, okay. So then I told him, like, well, since, your name is on her birth certificate now, you can't take me to court if you want,
You told him that?
Yeah, to see if he was going to do it. But he didn't do it because he thinks I'm such a bad mom because I won't let him take my daughter off. But I don't know none of his family, nobody. He always gets into altercation with his other 2 baby mamas. I don't want that energy around my baby. But I told him, like, you can fight me in court if you really want to fight me in court for it. But he never did. And it's been months. So I'm like, well, I can see how bad you wanted your daughter. So, yeah, pretty much that's what happened.
So he don't pay child support how he should pay child support.
Not at all. But they wouldn't. I don't know how it will work. But he doesn't have a place of his own or like a job. He works under the table. So my caseworker was like, you probably won't get much anyways. And if he tries to take me to court, they probably won't approve because he doesn't have, like, he has a car, but no house, no job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but I was like, you want your daughter that bad? Take me to court. because you're on her birth certificate now. So, but I'm like, letting you take my kid off is just because I don't know your mama and them, like, and how your other baby mamas treat you. If they do something to my baby, I'm gonna have to fuck up somebody. So
Y'all heard her.
that's pretty much what it is. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. You heard her.
All right.
She
I
Loud
gonna,
and clear.
definitely heard her
Loud and clear.
because I heard her.
but she gonna take somebody out up in here.
Yeah.
She gonna give you that
She said she don't want her baby around that
and
energy.
she gonna
That's what
I
she
ain't mad
said.
at
what she said.
So here's my question to you. Okay, he does. Let me let you know. He's laying his head somewhere. He does have an address somewhere, whether or not it's his mother's address or if it's his aunt's or his dad. He got an address that things go to. It ain't a post office box because he's not gonna pay for that. But he is laying his head somewhere at somebody's house, and he does have an address. So just remember, ladies, if you want to send a note somewhere, send it to his mama house.
Repeat that for him.
If you want to send a legal letter somewhere, send it to his mama house.
one more again for the
That
people
part.
in the back.
For the third time, for those that didn't hear me at the
For those in
bar,
the back.
In the back.
if you need to send a legal letter to him, send it to his mama house. Cause guess
He will
what?
definitely get it.
He gonna get it.
For sure.
Cause he gonna go see his mama.
And make it certified mail so they got to sign for it. So it ain't no
Exactly.
excuse.
So you know it went there.
Certified mail. You got to sign for this. I'm serious.
Yes. So happy Father's Day to
Yes.
all, everybody,
All our fathers.
all the
those
fathers,
with strong backs, those with weak backs.
all the
Those that's
sperm
there,
donors.
Those that's missing out on opportunity, that's all right. Somebody else will step in.
Happy Father's Day. Because what I don't understand, I just don't get it though. I don't get, I don't understand your situation, but I do understand your situation because born and raised in it. How can you take care of somebody else? And I'm the first of my daddy kids.
And, yeah, right, exactly.
I'm number one of my father's children. And you don't do nothing for me, but
I ain't never know the numbers to go backwards.
but I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I mean, because I turned out pretty good. I must, if I say so
That's my
myself,
mama, y'all.
if I say so myself, I turned out pretty
She be
good.
uppercutting us, but she
Uh-huh.
the truth.
Taj says child support has updated addresses to everyone. I know that's right, honey. They send
For
them out to
sure.
everybody because they want their money
They go
too.
get that coin.
They get a percentage too.
They
While
go
you
get the
playing,
coin. Trust.
while you paying $300, you might get 310. 210, 290 or something because they gonna
Right.
get
They gonna
something.
get their coin.
They
Trust
gonna
and
get
believe.
something. It's called
Processing
taxes.
fees, mailing fees,
Exactly.
everything that went up.
The everything that went
There's a
up.
charge for a charge.
So since
Absolutely.
we're talking about fathers, let me talk about mine. He's not here any longer. He passed away from cancer. But he was an awesome father. My daddy was so awesome that when my mom took him to child support, of course he paid it. No fight, he just paid it. My mother ended up giving us to my grandmother, which was his mom, and him. And he still sent her the child support, although he was taking care of his two twin babies. He paid her child support up until they stopped. You understand what I'm saying? My mother never stopped it. She received that check. But I guess once we turn 18 or whatever the age is, that's when it stopped going to her. I salute my dad. I salute my daddy. He was a bomb dad.
And
I salute him too.
yeah, I salute him too.
Yes.
May you rest
in
on,
heaven.
Daddy.
Yes, for
Rest
sure.
on.
And since she talked about that, we got the same thing. Kind of my dad passed away too from cancer. So yeah, and my dad was definitely a stand up guy. My dad would have did the same exact thing. He was an excellent guy. My mom took him through a whole lot, and he never let that stop him from building a relationship with his kids. And so I commend him. I thank him. It's because of him that I have the balance that I have in my life. And I miss him greatly, greatly. It was like my best friend. I could talk to him about any and everything, including when my mama would be tripping. So I miss him a lot, and hats off to him. Hats off to your dad. Hats off to those dads out there who are like our dads. That's out there doing it. They being put through hell, but they still persevering through. They still pushing through. Even though their kids' mother may be doing whatever, they're making sure that their kids know that their presence is still there. So don't stop fighting. If you're fighting for your kid, if you're trying to see your kid, see your babies, be in their life, don't stop fighting for them. You can explain it to them as they get older, but don't stop the fight.
That's right. Don't stop it. You keep rolling, keep going. You know, my thing is this. I'm not knocking my dad. I mean, I don't know the circumstances of everything, and you know, it is what it is. But you know, here I am, and I think I turned out wonderful and great because there was a lot of love thrown around in my family. And I don't knock my dad for nothing else. But the only thing that I have problems with is when I see him and all of us are together, he always want to take credit.
That's ugly.
That's my
It's
kids right there.
always
Look
want
at
to
y'all. Look
take
at what I did.
credit. You know, it's like why you want
That's
why you
crazy.
taking credit for something that you didn't
We're not
really
a part
have.
of.
Yeah, you ain't had nothing to do with, you know, because when I say my mom did her thing, she did her thing, you know, and she made sure we all learned the lesson somehow, some way, shape, form, or fashion, you know, and she taught us well. You know, although I had 5 brothers, and I learned from them because you know they showed me and taught me a lot of things that a man is supposed to do and how a man is supposed to do it. So you know, kudos to my brothers for
Kudos.
teaching me and showing me, you know, what a man is supposed to do because my father wasn't there to do that. So I'm not knocking him. The only issue that I have is that when we're all together, he just want to take credit for something that he really didn't. For 2 of us, he didn't do. You know, for the other 2, he might have, but for 2 of us, he didn't. And Taj said, uh, Wanda said she missed her dad beyond measures. His memory lives on
Yeah,
through
for
all of them.
sure.
Yes, honey,
Yes.
because honey, I loved her daddy. I loved and I hallelujah. You know, the word is hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Her daddy used to be in the only one in church, honey, break out in a heartbeat. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You know, and it's like that's Deacon Ben right there. That's Deacon
It's a
Ben.
memory to have right
Yes,
there.
honey, that is a memory to have. And Taj says sorry for the losses of your dads.
Thank
Aw,
you. Thank you so much.
But Taj is also going through the same similar situation as far as going to court and filing and doing all this, that, and the other stuff with I guess the father of her children or either her father. Um, Wanda says my biological father has never been in my life, but I have forgiven him for not being there. He has been deceased for 3 years. I get you, Wanda. Been in that boat too.
Yes.
Been in that boat because my biological daddy still alive and he's living over there in Chicago, Illinois. Happy Father's Day, my brother. You're so
Happy
welcome.
Father's Day.
How you feel about that? You feel good? How many kids you have? Okay, God bless you
All right. Yeah, full
with your
babies.
4 babies. He didn't want to talk about Father's Day.
He had,
Definitely
to,
did.
he had to go to the restaurant.
Yeah.
He probably in a hurry.
Thank you. Thank
He
you.
might have been in a hurry.
Well, maybe we can.
We might pull him when he
Pull
come
why?
out.
Did
We might pull him after he come
they
out.
sound like they done turned their music up a little
They
bit over there.
turned up over
We
there.
do not honor the right.
So any
We
of the
do
music
not.
that you hear, for sure.
Um.
And
Oh,
definitely thank you all for tuning in this Wind Down Wednesday.
Yes.
Y'all know how we do it.
she says she's still fighting for her son. Well, we wish you the best. And yes, Wanda, honey, you used to hear that hallelujah all over the church. But how do you feel?
Happy Father's
Hello,
Day.
sir. How are you? Happy Father's Day. So, how do you feel about Father's Day? What's your take on Father's Day? We got another special guest.
I think Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's Day, all them holidays is for our government to get all our money. Now, but on the real tip, though, I don't mind Father's Day. I just think that I don't like the separation. Where's Couples Day or Married People Day? It's a separation. It's mothers and it's fathers. So,
Well, married people's anniversary.
huh?
Anniversary.
And that's they don't. The government don't. Society don't celebrate anniversaries. That couple does.
Yeah.
But Mother's Day, you got commercials, you got Zales, you got every kiss begins with K. You got Old Spice for Father's Day. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
Oh,
it's,
Spice, y'all.
so let's do a. For the families that are together, let's do family day, a couple's day. But I don't mind Father's Day. I'm like most men, just leave me alone. I don't want to go out to eat. I don't want to do a whole bunch. Let me sit back, sip on my Tito's and lemonade, and relax. You hear that, wifey?
I hope the wife heard that loud and clear.
I think everybody did. Loud and
I
clear.
think that it'll be nice
Leave me alone.
if your
Got
wife,
it.
at least, which I'm sure she will, cook for you and, your special dish or a barbecue or something like that, grill out or whatever. I'm sure. But the man still got to eat. The man still got to eat. You better feed that man. Whatever you do, you better feed him. If you don't do nothing else.
He said leave
He
him
said-
alone. You can't
Just
hear?
give him Tito's and lemonade. He did ask for that.
And leave him
And
alone.
leave me alone.
You ain't got to talk to him,
Look,
but-
he's still saying alone.
but fix the food for the man so he can eat. Thank you, sir.
Oh, now you want to agree to something?
Thank you, sir.
Can I say what I want?
My special.
Yeah. What?
If my wife is listening, I would like some chicken Alfredo with broccoli and grilled chicken.
Wifey, if you're listening, I hope you heard that.
All right.
We need some chicken Alfredo, broccoli, and,
Sounds like a simple
and
man.
grilled chicken.
Sounds like a simple man.
That sounds like a simple meal.
That
And if you don't cook it, you can always go buy it.
Red Lobster.
You know what I'm saying?
Got the best one.
I don't know about all that. Cause
nah, it sounds like he might be a Maggiano type of guy.
Cooper's Hawk got
He
a
might
nice
be a
little,
Maggiano kind of guy.
Cooper's Hawk got a nice little.
It's delicious.
Oh my Lord, they got that chicken piccata.
It's
Y'all-
like a chicken Alfredo.
Yes, it is, but it's the bombdiggity.com.
It
Maggiano.
sounds like a Maggiano
Yeah,
kind of guy.
Maggiano.
He do sound like a Maggiano.
Yeah,
You better order now. 'cause-
starch, basically.
Because we know you'll be able to
You know,
sit
everybody,
down.
their mama now.
Well,
Sugar.
not like women, not like Mother's Day.
Noodles gonna
you
turn
right.
into sugar.
You right.
Father's Day, the restaurants will be probably empty. Won't be that
Which
many
is
in there.
terrible. That's so terrible.
Mother's Day, you can't get in there. But Father's
No.
Day, it's
Total
a
opposite.
shame
Total opposite.
that they don't appreciate what they have when they have it. But I do, if I was dating someone, this is what I would at least give him a card to say, Happy Father's Day. I don't have to go to no extreme to do dinner
Right.
and cook and and do all that other stuff. But I will
gotta
at least give
You
him
gotta cook.
a card.
You don't gotta cook though.
I ain't gotta cook. I ain't gotta
You
cook.
going in on what the man said.
I don't
he
have to
wanted.
cook. But he'll get a
But you gonna
card.
get him a card.
But he'll get a card. He gets something. So to let him know that I appreciate him.
But you ain't gonna cook.
No, because
Or
she
his
married.
You told his
Yeah,
wife.
She married, but his wife, they married. So your wife and your husband, you cook for your
But you said if
husband.
you had a
And I
man-
hope your wife
Oh,
cook
got
for you,
you.
sir.
Got you.
But you cook for your
I
husband.
got you.
Ma'am, you need to cook for yours too. Don't sit over here acting like,
not
Miss
for-
Ma'am.
Yeah, she said what she's saying.
But she
But
said
what
she
she's
gonna
saying.
get hers.
But what she's
I-
saying,
no,
but
no,
what
no.
she's saying in so
I'm
many
not
words, she's
dating
not going to
nobody.
give
I
husband
said if I
benefits
was.
to a
Right, if you was,
boyfriend.
it
If I
won't
was
be-
She said, but she's
dating.
saying,
Because he's not.
but what she's
no,
saying,
yeah,
she's
because
not
he's
going to
not.
give.
Because
But what
he's
she's
not my
saying,
husband.
she's not giving husband benefits to a boyfriend.
Exactly.
Understood.
Thank you. Give me that high five, girl. You got
got
that.
it. Got
Give
the
me a high
other
You
five.
saying, wait a minute, let's go back. You
So that's
said
why
you
he
would
get a
never,
card.
no matter how long you is in that relationship with this man,
I didn't say
you
that.
would not cook for
I
him.
did not say
or-
that.
I'm asking.
I didn't say that.
She said
Depends.
he gets the card.
He gets a card for now, but I'm not
You
dating
don't get
anybody.
husband benefits.
Right, we saying if you was dating,
If I was dating somebody
Someone, one
for
special
5
person.
years,
He getting a card.
not year 1, not year 2, not year 3, not year 4, but year 5.
My
you
brother
get a card.
is getting a card. It might be a gift
turn
card
me
inside there too.
completely around. I'm in love on the new management. Hey, we don't own the rights
Management.
to this mute. Me either.
Hey,
I don't
think
you,
it's
you
out
can
here.
see you got the
Hey,
tune in
listen,
stuff flying down
facts.
Wednesday because
She
it's
said
different
if he
every
ain't-
Wednesday.
Wanda said she is not getting nobody. If he ain't the husband, she just go get him a card.
But Wanda,
And then
you
Wanda
don't
said
want
she gonna order
nobody.
take out anyway.
Wanda don't want nobody, so she definitely gonna agree with anything not given to a man. I love you, Wanda.
Wanda,
I love you, Wanda.
tell her to stay out your business. How about that?
Take
Wanda
your
put us in her business like I ain't messing with you. No.
Tell Wanda, tell her to stay out your business. She all up in your business because she don't know what you got right now.
Okay.
Wanda told me
Last month. That was last month. That was last month. Wanda didn't have no man.
Hey, she holds on to things.
I remember.
She might have a man now. That was a month ago. Wanda might have a man.
Wanda said,
Hey,
to
make
the
sure I
business.
remember that song. Shoo-doo-doo.
You know.
I got
to.
the because
I hear you.
look,
I'm
what Wanda
dying.
say? Girl, how you gonna throw me under?
I'm sorry, Wanda. I
See what I'm saying? She done put your business. Oh, we might have somebody for Wanda. Jason over there.
Oh yeah.
Jason over there.
Yeah.
Jason over there.
Somewhere over there.
She need Jason.
I pay him some attention, Wanda, and let you know.
He good.
Wanda, you might
You
just have
gotta
to show
test the
up.
fact.
Yeah, Wanda, you're gonna have to come
He
to the
tall.
aftermath
He
on
tall.
Wednesday. You might like him, Wanda.
Yeah, he's tall
He,
guy.
he might be your age range too. Cause he in his 40s.
Yeah, he tall. He
Yeah.
tall.
Yeah.
You might have to come check him out.
Wanda, I don't know how old Wanda is.
Well,
You ain't got the inboxes.
Yeah,
Right.
Hit it in the comments on the
Might have
other
to do it.
side.
Yeah, right.
You know,
exactly.
in the private chat. Go to the private chat.
That's right.
Unless you don't mind the people knowing how old you are, honey. But
A woman never tells her age.
I do.
oh, I'll tell mine. I'll tell mine.
I love
Woo,
telling mine.
woo, 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 woo.
They would never guess mine, so I ain't worried about it.
Hey.
We up here vibing at the aftermath on Wind Down
And we do
Wednesday.
not own any rights to language you hear.
Wanda say got to be 50 and up. She
Yeah.
said she'll be 50 in August. Okay, Wanda.
That's what I was thinking. 40 was probably too young for you, Wanda.
Well, he 40. He'll be 49, I think, this year.
That's around about right.
That might be good.
Yeah, that might be
That's
because I think he
He's
told.
49. I mean,
Yeah, he
I know.
might well be
he's a
49.
year older. Now.
Yeah.
Now, hold on now.
It might just be a few months. We don't know what his
Give him a
birthday is.
chance,
You know? She's trying to hook you up.
And that song right there gonna be played at my commitment ceremony. I'm making requests already right now. I ain't heard that song in forever. But anyway, welcome to Wind Down Wednesday. Y'all know how we do it. We sitting here, we acting silly, we acting crazy, but we're trying to bring you some information. And we want all the fathers to know Happy Father's Day.
Yes, for sure.
Because it's all about you this whole entire week.
It should be.
Well, it should be. Who is the Sam Hill with that on his head? But anywho, Happy Father's Day. May you all have a
It be
safe.
some strange things.
May you all have a safe weekend and enjoy your families and have a good time. Have a good time. Not only is it Father's Day, y'all know it's Pride Month.
Yes, it is.
It's Pride Month. And there are a lot of people that have issues with individuals because of their decisions and their choices that they made with their own life. What's up, Ryan? What's going on,
Hey,
Ryan?
thanks for tuning
Oh,
in.
maybe we have to hook
Hey,
Ryan up
Ryan,
too
we-
on that
yeah,
date.
we supposed to
Oh,
win.
what that?
On that date.
Oh, yeah.
We ain't heard right.
Right. We gonna talk to you. We gonna inbox you.
What's up?
Working on some things.
It's right there. That way, bud. Yeah. You good? You up?
He came from the Indiana Jones movie. Wow.
But anyway, what's up,
You need to
Ryan?
walk out
Thanks for
that
tuning in. Happy Father's Day to you.
Hey,
Um, We hope your week and your weekend is phenomenal. Yeah, we got you. We're gonna talk to you. We're gonna see. Hey, Ryan, send me a good picture of yourself.
nice and clear.
Send me a good picture of yourself, okay? So I can, make sure my people see it. Because I know who you are, but don't nobody else know who you are. So send me a picture. But
Right.
anyhow, it is Pride Month. And a lot of people have issues with individuals and the decision and the choices that they made in life. So how do you all feel about, first of all, like our friend said earlier, why don't you do couples? It's happy anniversary month. You celebrate an anniversary for the month of, I don't know,
Whatever.
give it a month. May is the month that, we're going to make an announcement that it's couples month. It's husband and wife month. So you got a whole month that the government has given to LGBTQ individuals, but you can't get a month for too much of anything else. So how do you all feel about Pride Month. It's a whole month that's designated to Pride.
Now, please be clear. I have absolutely no problem with gay people, right? No problem. My problem is when you try to make me gay. When you try to make me gay because I have a best friend or you always see me with a female or whatever the case may be, then I have a problem. But as far as them giving them a money, I think it's just too much. I think when I was growing up, it was a bad thing to be gay. I'm just being honest. It was bad. So everybody that was gay snuck around. They wouldn't come out. Now we got sex changes. We got people that had a little cuckoo. Now got a ding ding. It's crazy. I'm not the one to judge. That's just my opinion. I think whenever we pass, God is the judge. So it's whatever you want to be until, death do you part. But for me, I don't think it's right to make a choice like being gay, for a month for them people.
I'm gonna say, first of all, I really don't care who you choose to sleep with. I don't walk around with a badge on my shoulder stating who it is I sleep with. So I really don't care who you sleep with. If you happy about it, that's great for you. If you're a good person and you're kind and you're doing your best and you treat people right, that's what I care about. At the end of the day, we all got to pay for our choices. So whatever that choice is, prayerfully it's the best one. That's where I'm at with it. I just feel like also too, it is a lot. It's overwhelming. And I feel like the community has been given more rights than Black people. Period. More rights, more respect. The community has been given more rights and more respect as me and us as Black people. And we've been through hell and high water, and we still going through hell and high water. That's where I'm at with it.
I feel like I agree with both of y'all that Pride Month it can be a little overwhelming, but my biggest issue is that we've been fighting to celebrate Juneteenth for years. We've been fighting to get Juneteenth a legal national holiday for years, and it's a coinky-dink they go ahead and approve our Juneteenth the same year, 2021, that they approved the Pride Month. That's all I gotta say.
You heard it from the people, and you heard it from my sister. Wanda said, "What's going on, Red? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. We've been talking about Father's Day. Now we done switched over, and now we're talking about Pride Month. And I must agree.
Absolutely, Wanda.
Wanda says, I'm nobody's judge, but do not try and put your life decisions on me. I get it. So what you do is what you do. That's on you. Miss Arnold, you better say that. It's your decision. Who am I to judge? And you ain't got to come before me. I don't sit on the throne. I'm like you, what you said back in the day. Baby, you better not tell nobody you gay. You better not tell nobody that you like the same sex, because it was gonna be a problem. You were gonna
they gonna get talked about.
Yep.
Something gonna happen.
You was gonna be treated. Yeah, something was gonna happen.
And here's the thing too with that. That's a choice. When I was born, when you was born, we didn't bubble in something to say, I want to be Black, I want to go through this, I want to go through that. We didn't have no choice. It's what it was. And some people say, at the end of the day, that's a choice on who it is that you want to lay down with. Being Black, we don't have that choice. We come here and it's what it is. It is what it is. I can't erase it. I can't change it and say I want to be white or I want to be purple or I want to be blue. It's what I am.
Yep.
And honestly, I don't want to be nothing else but Black.
Hello.
I love my Black skin.
Hello.
For sure.
My problem though is it's unfair for me to be Black. I get treated like I'm Black. I was at the restaurant today with my best friend, and they paid us absolutely no attention.
Glad I wasn't there.
Because of the color of my skin. And it's sad because you're getting the same amount of money from me than you're going to get from a Caucasian person.
And I hope y'all didn't eat there. I would have left.
And by all means, I'm not being disrespectful to any other race.
Because they're not getting my
I'm just
money.
talking about my own race that I live in every day. I love my black skin, and I will fight
I'm just saying.
police and whomever else that treats me bad because I'm.
All I know is I hope y'all did not continue to sit there and eat at that restaurant. That's all I'm saying. You
It's
should have
just-
got up
it's
and left
it.
because I would have made it known. The reason why I'm sitting here. See what I'm saying? Don't complain.
They ain't get no tip,
Don't
but
complain.
that chicken is in me.
Don't
right now.
Hey, my husband would have went in the bag and made his
Don't-
own. You hear me?
Don't complain.
You hear what I'm trying
That
to tell you?
chicken is in me.
No, I'm sorry. You wouldn't have got my money if I know. Because if you're not treating me accordingly because of the color of my skin, and I'm not doing that. If you're not treating me accordingly because I'm gay, I'm not giving you my money. I'm not doing that. Point blank period.
I wanted
No,
the chicken.
ain't
You know,
never
I ain't
too.
gonna-
I ain't never too late.
So
I ain't
for
never
me,
too
so
late.
for me, with all the rights that has been given to the community, I would like to charge them with standing up for our rights as black people. Where they at?
And you're right, Red. Black people are beautiful inside and out. We come in all shapes, forms, sizes, and colors. Hello, come on now. Now here's my thing. So I was at an event on my daughter is always she just like her mama, social butterfly. So she's out there.
She's out in the community.
She out in the community doing her thing, handling her business accordingly. So she ain't in the streets. She handling business accordingly. So here's what she
She's
did.
a young business.
She
professional.
is a business entrepreneur. She got her own little thing going. Lemon Milk, look her up. Lemon Milk digital marketing. But anyway, I digress on that one. So her and this other one of her friends, who's gay, flat right out, wholeheartedly gay.
Hey,
Love him to death, Matthew.
Matthew.
They had an event together. So it's a mixture of LGBTQ people and straight, because there were some married couples in there. Of course, I'm in there, and I love men. But it wasn't any that caught my attention. They were too young. But somebody walked up to me. I was like, oh my God, look at all this. Just look at all of this. I said, don't this look good? I was like, what you think? And they was like, it just hurts my heart to see this. Okay, I get that. It may hurt your heart to see all of that, but look at all that melanin standing in there. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, it was just like, now here's what I will say about them LGBTQ men. Baby, they skin glowing. We need to figure out what they doing, because their skin is flawless and it's glowing. Matthew had a glow on him, honey. It was just like, and I said, where'd you get that outfit from? I love it. He was like, Forever 21.
Oh,
I was listening there today,
Don't
actually.
you know how to
They
put
have
those pieces together? You
They
can
have a
do it.
50% off sale right now.
Hey, Bet,
On their
what's going
shirt-
on?
on their
Bet.
shirts,
Bet was
Hey,
there.
Bet.
Bet saw all of that
on their,
flavor up
on
in
their
there.
shirts and on their sandals. So yeah,
He had a
Forever
little
21. Yeah.
he had a little green suit on that was just like too cute. It was too cute. I mean, I thought I might have to go back and look, for myself. But he had it on already, so I can't do that. I can't wear it. But I don't have an issue
You can get
because
it wear it uptown.
here's my thing. If my child decided or was or whatever, I wouldn't have no issue with
Yeah,
that.
I would
That's her
not.
decision.
I would not.
Because I'm gonna love her the same.
Absolutely.
It's just that don't hide it. I think a lot of us as African Americans, our children are too afraid to tell us their preference, which makes them do things that they probably shouldn't be doing and acting out and all that other stuff, because they're fearful of what we'll say and how we'll treat them, and we'll cast them out, and the family would cast them out. So I think it's a lot to do when blacks in this community, when they say, Mama, Daddy, I'm gay. How would you accept that? I'm good with it, but my daughter has not told me that, because she like her
Loves men,
mama.
sis. She
She
men.
loves men. Yes. So it's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Who? You just accept it. I think you accept it. It's unfortunate that I grew up with my first cousin who passed away when AIDS was not even nowhere even thought about at the time. But he died from AIDS,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
nobody knew. And that was years and years and years ago. When I say that was over 30 years ago, and nobody really knew. And we knew as his cousins that he was
He
gay,
had the package, huh?
but he never just,
Came out with
never came out with it until he moved away and got on his own. And then that's when he told everybody he was gay. But I was okay with it. I was like, I'm not. He put me in his room and he was like, "Cuz, I need to tell you something." I said, "What?" He was like, "I'm gay." I was like, "Boy, you just not trying to let me know that."
Like, boy, bye.
Yeah,
Don't
I've
think I
been
know
knowing
that.
that for years. I was like,
care
I'm
who
not.
you sleep
Yeah,
with.
I don't care what you do. I love you. You my cousin. We,
Because gay people, gay people are the happiest people in the world.
they are.
Hey, Miss Girl. I be like, hey, okay then.
Yeah, they are.
They definitely,
They are
definitely can be
allowed.
a best friend.
They
They
are
can be a
allowed,
best friend.
but they are allowed to do a lot more things than you and I can do,
Right.
or that man over there
use
can
your
do.
platform, guys.
Yep.
Use your platform to help us Black people. Okay?
Yep.
So we can
Juneteenth.
get those kind of rights.
We
'Cause
got-
we don't have.
We don't. We got Juneteenth on the 19th. So what you doing on that day? You need to have your fist in there and wearing your colors. You need to be doing something representing your people,
So,
because that's what we all need to do. I will be
'cause in my house,
representing.
we don't celebrate 4th of July. We don't care
Well,
about 4th of July.
Girl, I just like to have
think
fun with
nobody
people.
We don't.
I just like having fun with
We don't
people.
care nothing.
I don't go
It's
home no
all
more.
fair for some folks,
Yeah,
so,
I don't
you
go
know.
home I don't go home anymore. So I used to go home and enjoy my mother. It wasn't the 4th, it was my mom. But I'm not going. So anyway, I am going to get my nails done in Juneteenth colors till next week. Best to
Say it.
recognize. You recognize. You better heard what I said.
Sure.
Better heard what I said.
Yes.
Yes, Wanda, we will be celebrating ancestors. We will be celebrating the melanin in our skins on Monday. So all of those who are out there and listening, make sure you celebrate Juneteenth on Monday the 19th.
And guess what? Juneteenth is every day for us.
No,
Every day is a celebration.
every day is Juneteenth for me.
For sure.
So we have come to the portion of this time that we got to get up out of here, and we got to
Yes.
move on to the next step. Got to get something, got to do something. I ain't going to that restaurant where they got mistreated. I'm definitely not going there. I probably know the name of it, but I ain't going there. We know who restaurant it wasn't.
Said forget them chickens.
Hey, my shirt.
Chicken show is good.
I make my shirt. If y'all want shirts, holla at me. All right, Wanda.
Right now.
I'm gonna holler at you, inbox me. I need a I'm always wearing somebody's shirt. But anyway, this is it. It's Wind
Yes.
Down Wednesday, and this is the end of our show. But before we leave, we like to leave you with some good words that'll help you throughout the rest of the week.
Words of encouragement. Definitely.
Yes. So what the people got? What the people
Well,
got?
first, this is Wind Down Wednesday. You know how we do it every week. So make sure you tune into the Tuck Radio page. And you can get all of the updates on everything that we got going on. Support. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for following. And if you ever have any questions, comments, or concerns, make sure you put them into the Tuck Radio inbox. You can go to our Facebook pages, Tuck Radio, or individually. And yes, we just thank you guys. We got viewers worldwide, so we always want to shout them out and thank them for the support. So, you know, if you got anything you guys want to talk about, make sure you type it in the comments or inboxes. Okay. And now it's time for our what? Positive quotes.
Positive quotes. What you got for the people?
Positive quote. They call me on the spot, y'all. My positive quote is always remember who you are. You can only be you. You can't be nobody else but you. So always be your best you when you bring yourself out.
All right. I like that. So my positive quote is, first of all, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. We are grateful for you. And for those who had to step in, whether it's an uncle, a brother, a big cousin, we just thank you for stepping up to the plate and being that example that these little boys and girls need. So thank you. Happy Father's Day. And my positive quote is celebrate life. Whether it's Juneteenth, whether it's you're part of the community, however, just celebrate life, because every day that you get to live is a celebration.
Y'all heard him. I don't even know if I should say nothing else, but Wanda said it for me. Positive in, positive out. And at the end of the day, it is always better to give than it is to receive. And we'll see you next Wednesday.